Hello, this is Godzilla and welcome to another gameplay video. In this video we're going to be looking at the Centurion 1, the British Tier 8 medium tank. It's a tank I've just done the entire grind through. I've opened up the Centurion 7.1, so I thought I'd try and make some comment about how to play it, or how I play it at the very least. So, the last video people made comments about how I didn't explain anything about my decision making based on the matchmaker. Well, if you have a look at this matchmaker, you can see that they've got 4 heavies and we've got 1. They are all premium heavies. I cannot tell you anything about their stats. I've looked them up post-mortem, but as we started the game, I've stopped playing with any mods. So I'm playing completely vanilla, just to see if it makes any difference. And to be honest, I haven't missed any of the mods. There's a couple of maps where I might miss the circles, places like Highway, where the viewing and render circles are interesting but not essential. I haven't missed Jimbo's. The last known positions I could probably switch back on using the in-game stuff, but even then you can still know roughly where the tanks are, so the last known positions aren't actually that important as long as you keep your eye on the minimap. That's the most important mod you need, the minimap. So anyway, looking at the disposition of the tanks, they've got 4 premium heavies. That either means they're good or they're bad, or they're in the middle. It doesn't mean anything. They could be good players playing their premium heavies to try and grind the crew. They could be players that have bought a tank beyond their pay grade, if you like, so they haven't even got a tier 8 tank and they've gone and bought themselves a T-34 or a KV5 or an IS-6. Or they could be unicums having a day off and having larks, who knows. All I know is that we've got 4 heavies against 1, so I'm going up to this point. I can't claim that this point is my idea. I came up here the other day with Signal 11th, both in E50s and had a marvellous time. I also watched Fox's video on the T54 for his prototype for this mission, and did exactly this. Nailed done as heavies as they try and blunder around the corner. I don't think my team can be very good, to be honest with you, because they've spent a lot of their time so far driving into me. But that T-34 is completely done over there. The WZ-111 finished him off. I got a shot into him. I don't think there's any more shots to go from this position, so I'm going to advance to the next position on this flank. Maybe this T-34 platoon aren't quite as clever as we thought they were. They're also getting whacked by RT. I mean, that's the other thing from the matchmaker, is that RT is prominent in this game. It's got really big pieces. So I'm going to keep on the wiggle, try and get to some relatively RT safer positions. It's not particularly hardly safe, but it's certainly safer than other positions. If I'm going to be hypercritical of my performance in this match, I'm getting shots on the roof. I've tried to put into his turret ring. I've got shots that would have been onto the button if I wanted them. But if I'm going to be really critical, I should be trying to track these guys. I should be trying to shoot through the front sprocket, whereas I'm aiming much more towards the centre of mass. That's something I sort of got to learn for myself, really, is that I need to be tracking them. You watch some of the Unicum type videos, Garbad and people like that, they track them every time. They go through the front sprocket, and so that's something that I can improve my gameplay with. So anyway, we've won that heavy encounter. So we have a choice, and again, watch Fox video, he's better than me. What do? Do we rush onward into their base and get whacked by hidden campers? I mean, there's no Borsigs or anything like here, but you could quite easily get torpedoed by a GW Tiger P if you drove in that direction. Meanwhile, they've actually won the other flank. There's an IS-6 pushing on in, and there's only one tank, which is that one in front of me, that is defending the base, and our RT. I'd rather like our RT alive rather than dead, and their RT dead rather than alive, so I'm going to try and keep our RT alive and defend the base. Otherwise, the IS-6 and things could just push straight into the cap and cap us out, because everybody else has rushed off into hidden tanks and into hidden guns. So he's up in front of me trying to... I was worried at this point that I'd made the wrong decision, because I'm not firing the gun. Early in the game I was firing the gun quite a lot. Here I'm just poking and peeking. It's like the old, when this map, before this map was rebalanced, this was the old position you would put a medium in. Not here, but further back on that ridge line. where you would try and get shots on things as they crossed over and have a lovely time generally, especially if you've got a good gun depression like the Centurion. So there's a few shots coming into that IS who's wandering around lost, but to the right you can see they're still coming. So I'm helping out with this, hoping I will get spotted and shot at, and waiting for them to push on in. Somebody's flashing the map. I have no idea where they're flashing the map. We're spotted. I'm going to get down to the camp shot from the left and try and get some cover and advance forward. And they're going to try and drive straight into the cap with the tank shooting at them, which is not a good idea. So I'm not going to get a shot on that. I need to move to a different position. He's still advancing into the cap. Of course it's an IS-6, that means even though I shot right inside, that's going to bounce. I'm still trying to use some concealment, I believe Jingles calls it every time he says a video. And try and get some shots in. The IS-6 is a funny beast to deal with. Again, you've got Sovietanium that you cannot penetrate first. You know, it bounces stuff off the sides it shouldn't. Front on, the actual place to shoot is straight in the hatch. If it's at 3/4, then you can just shoot straight through the flanks. But it also depends on what sort of gun you've got. In this case, this guy is just wandering around lost, shooting straight through the front hatch.
Destroyed.
And let's see what's happening up the other end. We've defended the base. All the tanks that they've got left are up the other end defending their base. Myself and the guy in front of me are pretty much full health. Yeah, the WZ-111 is still alive, which I bet you were surprised by. RT is still firing and chipping in, but I need to get over there. The Centurion is not quick. It's 40 kilometers an hour. It gets up to that speed relatively quickly and has good gun depression and reasonable-ish mobility to compensate. But it's not quick. You can't flex, you can't rotate, you can't go from one side of the map to the other, which is what all those fancy terms apparently mean. So I need to get into the fight. And I think here I make a mistake as well, because they're all one shots. Yeah, absolutely every single one of them. If I want to get some more damage, then I should have gone left here. But I was reluctant to go in the water because the Centurion's not that great a mover. So enemy armor destroyed. Them. I thought the other guy might have got hit a bit more, but he's managing to pick up the damage while I'm just wandering around killing scouts. So that's pretty much the end of the match. That's, you know, the meta, if you like, of how to play this map in a medium from that spawn. I don't think I was actually brilliant in it, but I did pretty good. But the Centurion 1, it relies on you being able to get it to a position and work that position using your gun depression and your relatively fast firing gun. It does get somewhat frustrating at times. The gun DPM is not massive. Yeah, it's reloading every just about 6 to 7 seconds, which means you're not firing it as much as you would like to be, and you're not doing as much damage. So when you're in a tier 10 match, you might have caught somebody and tracked them and be shooting them, but it takes you forever to kill them. You know, with a 250 alpha, it's just not enough. So hopefully the Cent 7.1 with its increased alpha will be able to do a similar sort of job, but do some more damage. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, then screw you.